following episode is brought to you by Me Undies. Me Undies. They're undies I have on me right now. I'm wearing them.
That's pretty good. That's why they call them Me Undies.
I don't know. I guess they're supposed to be like for you, but for me.
I think they're for me because personally I wear them.
Right now on, I have a pair that is pink with little tiny penguins on them.
Mine are gray.
Well, that's because you're boring.
It's not wrong.
Well, I say go out and buy some MeUndies yourself. Decide what you want to be, boring or awesome. And let's get into this show.
Woo!
Hello, everybody. It's time for Cox and Crendor.
Cox and Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Live. Before our recording studio. Recording. Wake your ass up. It's up. Crendor in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cox and Crendor in the morning.
Hey, Junior.
Yeah, Gramps. What do you got going on, buddy?
Back in my day, we used to listen to Macklemore.
When was that, Grandpa? 2016?
12.
2012? When was Macklemore popular?
2012.
He was still doing stuff last year, though, right?
Yeah, but he wasn't as popular.
I don't know.
You kidding
Maybe
me?
2015 is when he did the big Grammys thing, right?
2012 is when he did his thrift shop.
Yeah, but then he did like whatever that song was, where he like carried the flag and the one guy got a haircut in like a split second.
Yeah.
And then he did the one song that was like, love whoever you want to love. And that was over the course of many years.
Yeah, that's true.
And then he did the one song that was like, downtown, which was incredible. What an incredible video. And that was another song that came out later.
Wait,
I'm not even like a big Macklemore fan, and I know that stuff.
is it bad? The only thing I think of for Macklemore is like thrift shop, and then the movies where the guy looks like Macklemore, evil Macklemore.
Yes, obviously Evil Macklemore is
That's the only thing
who I was referring to. Evil Macklemore's #1 song, Downtown, is an amazing. It's amazing. He goes downtown and he tries to hunt down. I was about to say Katniss, but the one who isn't Katniss but is Katniss.
The one like Katniss, yeah.
Yeah, the one who's very similar to Katniss but not Katniss. That one.
The one that is the one, but there are many the ones, but she's the one.
Right. And that movie franchise that they aren't finishing.
Yeah.
You know that one. The one that we no longer have to care about. Yeah.
Wait, I thought they were finishing it.
No. They were going to do direct-to-DVD movie, but then none of the cast wanted to be a part of it. They were all like, we're going to pass. So it's done. They're just not doing it anymore.
That's Divergent, right?
Yeah, that's Divergent, and I don't know what the hell they were called.
Insurgent, Divergent, Regurgent, Abergent.
Keep it up. Detergent?
Detergent.
Yep, that's it.
Duel.
They cleaned it up at the end. And detergent. We cleaned it up.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with detergent.
That was the best one.
Yeah. Oh, that was the Maze Runner. Maze Runner. Again.
Maze Runner's coming out soon.
It's coming out in like a month and a half.
In January, that's where the best movies come out. Everyone knows.
I'm so pumped. I'm ready.
So am I. I'm very pumped.
This is like the one that I actually care about.
Me too, because it's the newest one.
Yeah. Well, and I don't hate the characters in it.
I do.
Well,
boy, do I find all of them unlikable.
I don't hate them as much as the other movie characters.
I still love it. I like it because it's every movie starts out the same way.
Yeah.
Something crazy just happened.
The Death Cure.
Everyone tries to figure out what crazy thing just happened, followed by them thinking they figured it out, and then total twist.
Yeah.
Every time. The last two movies have been that. Like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening either. I think I know what's happening. None of us know what's happening. That's the movie.
I hope it continues that theme.
I hope the end of the movie and the end of the series is also none of it was real. Like a crazy twist. Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
It was just some dude like eating breakfast, thinking it all up in his head.
Yeah. It was the guy it was the main character. And he was just eating breakfast.
Yeah.
And that was it.
I would love
And he
that.
was, the reason why I thought of Maze Runners, because he was doing the maze in the back of like the cereal box. And then the cereal was very dry, so we thought of the one where they were in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was winter, and outside, that's why they have the other one, the Death Cure or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Done. We figured it out.
Shit, dude. I can't wait to see this all unfold.
And be proven right? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Man, I'm doing so good. I am so worn out. This entire month has been going, this year flew by. Things just went like, so now I'm literally dragging myself to make it to Star Wars and then to the new year, and then that's it. Then 2018 starts and I can be like, fresh start, baby, everything's gonna be cool. Nope, I'm still gonna be a mess. I'm still gonna be like, I'm so behind on work. I have so much to do. Yeah. I'm gonna be a mess. I know what's gonna happen. I know I'm gonna be like, new year, new Jesse. This is my time. I'm gonna do it. And I'm just gonna be a wreck. I'm very aware.
It's the classic like New Year's resolution. Like, these are all the things I can do, and then it just.
I don't want all the things. I just want to like not wake up every day and be like, oh my God, I have so much to do. You know what? Someone just, there's a rich Saudi prince out there. Someone just give us money so we can stop.
Yeah.
Like, just someone give me millions of dollars so I can just stop working and not produce you content. I feel like that's a good trade. You give me money, I stop caring.
You become a monkey. Just dances. Like one of those clapping monkeys, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how we both have our own monkey song.
Yeah.
Yours is like, yeah, mine's like,
yours is more like modern upbeat. Mine's like 1600s, like Geppetto.
Well, yours has a crank.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear the crank in the background. And mine's just some guy bought a boombox for like $1.50 at a thrift shop. By the way, speaking of thrift shop, they have signs in there now that say like, I wear your grandpa's clothes. What? It's true. I saw one the other day. I was dropping clothes off at Goodwill. Was it Goodwill or Salvation Army? One of the two. It was very funny.
Isn't there like a difference between the two?
There is, but it's both like, whatever's in your area. I don't know that I care which goes to which. I'm sure someone will be like, well, Goodwill gives all their clothes to crazy people. And then someone will be like, well, I heard Salvation Army is in league with the devil.
Yeah.
I don't know that. I don't know that either of those is true.
Satan uses Salvation Army to fund his anti-Satan campaign.
Satan has an anti-Satan campaign?
That's how he gets you.
He is so woke. Satan is like,
Satan woke.
I'm against myself, man.
Dude, he's against himself. How can you go against him?
Yeah. Shit. Shit. Whoa. You know what? I side with Satan against Satan.
I mean, you got it at this point.
He's got some pretty good ideas.
What have I been doing?
Yeah, what have you done? What have you done?
Yeah, what have I done? Let's see. I was gonna go to IKEA because they got the new like stuffed animals that kids have drawn. Last year,
God. Are those online?
I think they are online. If you go to
IKEA.com stuffed. Oh my God, IKEA stuffed animals.
There they are. The toy sales. All the toy sales go to charity. And every year they do it where the kids draw the toys and then they just make them come to life. And
all right, I want you to Jesus. Look at this toy. This is called a Lotjo glove puppet eagle. Tell me, this is for when people look this up. Tell me this doesn't look like the eagle that realized you have your hand up its butt. Look at his eyes. He's like, I feel violated. Why would they make a puppet look like that?
Actually, I think that eagle may have been in last year's batch. Hold on. This is the...
I'm saving this photo and using it as a thumbnail. Oh my God. It literally is a boy's hand up this eagle's butt and he's like, it's a living.
Don't judge for right.
Whoa, look at these.
Yeah, look at that. You got like...
I like that... what the hell is that? I like how the spider just looks like the bad guy from Fern Gully.
I really like...
He looks like the bad guy from Fern Gully or the bad guy from, what's the movie with, it's inside the body? What the hell is that thing called?
Inside the Alien?
No, the movie where it like takes place inside Bill Murray's body.
Oh wait, maybe not. I think I'm thinking of John Malkovich.
No, movie. I can't believe I'm looking this up. Movie inside Bill Murray. Oh, Osmosis Jones was the name of that movie.
Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, I can't believe I had to look up.
Oh my God.
Movie that takes place inside Bill Murray. There you go. These are great. I like this one that kind of looks like it could be an octopus, but he only has 2 legs.
Yeah, I like the fox on the far right. It's like a weird fox, but he's got like his face on the side.
I like the crocodile who's just like, I don't even know why I'm here.
I love it. And then the lion.
Then there's like a rainbow cloud in the background with a smiley face.
The rainbow
Cloud with the smiley face is my favorite. He looks just happy to be a part
like
of this whole
something
thing.
I would draw.
He's like, I'm just happy to be here.
Actually, these all look like something I would draw.
Meanwhile, there's the Von Gleit, which is a dog in swim trunks. So the alligator is called the Sagoscat. No, they're all called Sagoscat.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
Maybe that means toy.
Sagoscat soft toy rainbow cloud. He has such a happy face.
You know.
I'm just happy. Wow, he's so big. I'm just excited to be here.
It's like a dinosaur. The toucan has like weird demon arms. It's like I will spread into you. Then what the shit? That rat. The rat is like a unicorn rat. He's got like a unicorn horn and then like rainbow wings, but he's a rat.
This lion kind of looks like a snake. Had a lion head.
Yeah, he does.
I love
Like,
these things.
yeah.
What is this supposed
They're
to be?
just genius.
Soft toy monster. But like, I don't know. He kind of looks like an octopus. I guess he has little arms.
Yeah.
It's very confusing. This is very IKEA continues to amaze.
The kid's gotta like have some sort of description about it.
Well, I feel like we need more than just a description. We need like, what were you thinking, child?
Yeah, I think we could use just an in-depth analysis of their thought process. Oh my God! I have a story. Have you ever seen the TV show Cheaters?
Man, a long time ago when that show used to actually be on TV. Is it still on?
It is still on TV Saturday morning at 4 a.m.
Of course it is.
on
Okay, yeah.
VH1
Oh my God.
and maybe some other channel. It's on VH1 though. It is so bad that it is just amazing. So here's an episode with somebody named like Rochelle and somebody named T Smooth. T Smooth.
You know what? Someone named T Smooth, I bet, is probably
No,
a
not
really
T
good romantic.
Smooth, T Smooth.
Even better. Even better choices were made. Okay, yeah.
SMOOV. Smooth. So.
All right, continue. I'm gonna look up what the definition of smooth is.
So, T Smooth is cheating on their spouse. And
Of course.
the person's like, me and T Smooth, we've just been together for so long. And they're like a lesbian couple. It's a woman. And she's cheating on her with another woman. And so they capture this footage of T Smooth giving this other woman a back massage and a back rub. And she's like,
Whoa.
oh, T Smooth. Like,
Here's the thing. Smooth, in case people were wondering, means cool, slick, without stress, with a whole lot of game, organized to the point of envy, nice, like Lincoln's Ride. I don't know what that means. What does Lincoln's Ride mean? Now I gotta Google Lincoln's Ride.
Lincoln's Ride, man.
Lincoln's Ride is a whistle-stop train in Washington? Yep. It's as smooth as Lincoln's Ride. Toot toot. Hell yeah. Okay. Please continue.
So T Smooth is just, doing her thing. Oh my God, I found it. So, oh my God, I found him on Twitter. This is the quote for the episode. Coming up this weekend, Bobby, quote, Nymfo, Nymfo, discovers her girlfriend has another private dancer, hashtag cheaters. And then T Smooth, T_SMUV, tweets, tune in to the Cheaters episode I will be on tonight.
I like how T Smooth's like, everyone, I'm on Cheaters, y'all.
Which already shows you, like, this is extremely fake. So, T Smooth is, like, massaging this woman, and, like, they're going out on dates and stuff. And then Bobby catches her, and so the Cheaters crew is like, come on, we gotta go and confront T Smooth about this. And then they're in the car, and it's like, we got some more stuff to show you. And they're like, after this guy narrating it is like one of the weirdest, creepiest narrators. He's like, after T Smooth does her move, he feeds her a cookie. And then T Smooth is like feeding this other girl a cookie. And the way
time out.
Right.
Can you do that again? What was the voice?
That's the thing. It's the way he said it. It was the weirdest and creepy. He's like, this person feeds T Smooth a cookie. And I laughed so loud when I heard him say that. It's like
the way you said it was like, after he makes this move, he's moving a cookie.
That's what it was like. It's the weirdest thing. And then after all this happens, they like confront each other, and she's like, "Get out of here!" They like fight, and she's like, "I don't need you, bitch!" And then they go do their thing. So that happened. That was one episode. Another episode saw it this weekend. This is what I watch like every weekend at 4 a.m. now. This new one was this guy and his wife.
What are you doing up at 4 a.m. watching this? There's a whole series of questions here. What do I mean? This is stupid. Why would you stay up to watch this?
You gotta watch. So,
you don't have to do that.
This woman has cancer, and her husband has been like helping her out, but now he's gone distant. And then she's like, I don't know what he's doing. He's supposed to like be at the vitamin store buying me echinacea. And then they show him at the vitamin store, and she calls in. And she's like, Patrick, you buying the echinacea? And he's like, oh no. And she's like, Patrick, you're supposed to be doing this, Patrick. Like nobody says someone's name that many times, which already shows like how fake it is. She's like, Patrick, I just don't believe this, Patrick. Patrick, I don't know why you're not buying my echinacea, Patrick. And then Patrick, he goes out, and they're following him. They're like, Patrick moves to see his hottie. And then he meets up with this woman, and he's going on dates with this woman. And he takes her to like the movies. Then they get ice cream, and they're just following him around. And then they're like, look at this, he's with another woman. And she's like, oh no. And then they go confront him at the pharmacy. And I was like, who would take their date to the pharmacy? And so
he's like, I gotta go pick up my wife's echinacea.
And so they go to the pharmacy, and then they just start yelling. And she's like, you've been seeing another woman, blah blah blah. And that's not even the crazy part. The crazy part is the woman is like, whatever, I just need a ride home. And she's like, you're not getting a ride home with my husband. And she's like, yeah, I am. He's gonna take me home. And he's like, let me just take her home, and then we can talk. And she's like, no, you're not taking her home. They spend 3 minutes talking about who's gonna drive her home. And I was like, what? Like, they're not even arguing about cheating. They're just like, I ain't taking her home.
There was an episode I remember years ago, and I don't remember, it has to be on a best of clip show or something. Years ago, when I used to teach, I watched this show. Mm-hmm. And there was one episode where a couple the woman confronted the man when he was on a boat. They like pulled up on another boat next to this boat this guy was on, and they were like, we caught you cheating red-handed. He's like, what are you doing? We're in the ocean. They're like, you can't get away. And the guy like throws an oxygen tank at them. It was so funny. It was incredible. They're like, what are you doing? She's like, you can't get away from me. And he's like, we're in the ocean. It was amazing.
Oh my God.
Speaking of terrible TV, those who listened a few episodes ago, whenever this was, after you had come to visit, and we watched that terrible Are You the One show.
Oh, yeah.
This past week, I watched every single episode except the last one, which hasn't aired yet.
Oh my God. You're doing God's work.
Can't even tell you how much I love this show. It is fascinating. So the whole premise that we were talking about before, where it's literally 22 people, they have to find their perfect match. Mm-hmm. One of the people in there is their perfect match according to whatever scientific mumbo jumbo they've come up with. And if they all find their perfect match, they win $1 million. Mm-hmm. But if they don't, they get nothing. And so what happens is, because it is 22 very attractive but very stupid people, they all like fall in love with each other, then fall out of love, then hate each other, and crazy stuff's happening in this house over the course of these episodes. But the whole point is like, there's usually 2 or 3 people who are just like, we're trying to win the money. What are you doing? It doesn't matter if you like that person. You're not a match. The damn machine said you weren't a match. Why are you still boning down with that person? And they're like, I love them. And it's like, that doesn't matter. We're here to win $1 million. It's incredible. So these are some notes I wrote down over the course of watching this. One of the dudes, and you probably remember him, so there was one couple. This is, by the way, spoilers for anyone who's never seen this show. I'm about to spoil.
Right.
Apparently, this is season 6. Apparently this is season 6. I had no clue. I guess season 5, they all failed. And so, like, they were hoping season 6 would be the one to get it done.
Right.
So you remember that, like, super buff black dude with, like, the long hair who was like a model? Mm-hmm. The one girl he meets in the first episode, and they fall in love. Literally, just, like, through the whole course of the show, every scene they film together is just, like, them in love. He's asking her to, like, move in with her when they get back, and he can't do it. He loves her so much. When they finally, after 6 episodes, get them in the booth, the machine's like, you are not compatible. And everyone in the house is like, no, we don't know what to believe. And the woman is like, I think we need to find out who our match is. And then when this is done, then you and we can get together if that's what you really want. He's like, baby, you know that's what I want. She gets in the house, refuses to talk to any guys. He gets in the house and is flirting with every woman there. And so, of course, she gets furious. And all hell breaks loose, and it's amazing. The one dude who was like, the one everyone friend-zoned, I consider him to be the most attractive guy. He was great. He was super nice, super fun. Everyone friend-zoned this guy. Eventually, he starts talking to this girl, and it turns out that he and this girl are the very first people that are compatible, and it took her until the second to last episode to finally give in and go on a date with him. And they were like, you're compatible. And they're like, awesome, we finally got one group compatible. Second to last episode, they finally got one group out of 22 people.
Wait, is that the rap guy?
No, not the weird rap guy. The like he was like the really tall black dude with like the poofy hair.
Oh,
like
I remember.
He looked I'm trying to think like a pompadour kind of hair.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. And then he got with like this one like it was literally like the sweetest couple. This one very sweet like shorter white girl, and the two of them were just like incredibly cute together, but it took them almost the entire season to finally get together, which is insane. So meanwhile, this is what's incredible. Remember the player dude who's like, I'm not a player. He has 3 girls fighting over him over the course of this show, and not until maybe 3 episodes from where I'm at now do they finally all realize he's playing all of them. Mm-hmm. So, meanwhile, these 3 women are trying to get with this one guy, which means they're not focused on any other guys because they're so obsessed with this one guy. It's literally like watching them throw away $1 million. It's crazy. Then there was these 4 guys, and they were all trying to like strategize and play the game and try to figure out what to do. But meanwhile, while they're doing that, they're not talking to any of the women, getting to know them, so they have no clue which women they're compatible to. It's crazy because the guys are like, all right, here's our plan. And they're trying to do it, but they're not interacting with any of the women, trying to figure out what the women think. So then there's this guy, Shad. Shad looks like a serial killer. Shad's the guy who every time he's on camera, he'd be like, I wrote down a quote. He was talking with a girl, and he's like, I enjoy penetration. Like that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Crazy stuff. But then when they finally, and I feel like they manipulated the camera to make it look like he was crazy, because eventually one of the girls who's like, Chad, I hate you. I think they might be compatible. Oh man. You know the crazy girl, right?
Yeah.
The girl who was like the cowgirl.
I'm gonna make out with everybody.
Yeah, that girl ends up with the guy who's like the southern boy, and the two of them continue to have sex repeatedly over and over and over again. She's the wild girl in the house, and what ends up happening is she kisses some guy, so he's like, well, F it, I'm gonna go kiss a guy. Well, she's like, F it. She goes out on a date with this one guy, knocks over a table and like makes out with him in this like public place. And the two of them hate each other, and then immediately are back together. And he's like, I can't help it, I like crazy. Her maturity level is non-existent. It's insane to watch her. Basically, she says to the camera numerous times, I don't know how to express love, so what I do is I just like sleep around to get people angry at me because that's how I know they care. Yeah. Like that kind of stuff. And you're like, holy shit. So watching them go back and forth, eventually they get in the booth, are not compatible. It's like, you're not compatible. And so this guy, he is a math, like a statistics major or something. And so they put all their eggs in the basket of this guy has been paying attention the entire time. So he's going to figure out who is compatible with who based on previous ceremonies where they have all the lights and it determines who is compatible, right? Mm-hmm. They leave it to him. Meanwhile, he's unwilling to give up sleeping with this girl, so he won't try to be compatible with anybody else. So he's literally determining how to win, but failing at his own. It's incredible. You need to watch it. It is like watching the stupidest people I've ever seen in my life. It's the most entertaining show I've watched in years. I can't even describe to you. I watched maybe 6 episodes in a day. It was better than Punisher. I watched Punisher. It took me like a week. This show I watched two days over the course of the weekend. Watched every episode. I was just like, this is incredible. I can't. Oh my God. I can't even. Every single time, everyone was sure like this is the one. I know it's the one. I know. It was like, you are not the one. I was like, oh! And they would start crying and going crazy. And then they would get to the camera and they'd be like, it's weird because I thought she was the one, but it turned out she's the type I always go for. Well, what I really needed was someone different. It's like, that's the whole point of the show. Oh my God. And you're just like, of course you're going to fall for the same people over and over again. You're supposed to find the people you're not trying to, like, talk to people who you don't instantly want to have sex with. Maybe that's who they matched you with, you big dummies. Oh, it's so good. There's one episode left for $1 million. Only one couple has been matched up. Unless they figured it out in the hour of TV that I have not seen yet, I'm in for maybe my favorite season finale of any show ever. I just want to watch them crumble. They went from being so braggy, like, we're going to be the best season, to season 6 sucks. And they hate each other. And none of them, oh my God, there's this one girl who, all right, so oh God. You know the girl in the first episode where she was like the Asian girl who was very obsessed with that one guy?
Oh, yeah. That's
and then he was like, I don't think he sleeps with her once and is like, I don't think we should hang out anymore. And she's like, but I love you. But I want to, right?
Yeah.
She is quiet and doesn't go out on dates with anybody until finally that guy, like, he leaves her for some other girl. When the two of them finally get in the booth and they're rejected and not compatible, she like appears out of nowhere and she's like, I told you we were meant to be together.
What?
And the guy's like, well, I mean, I guess, but like he doesn't want to be with her, but because she just wants to like bang him all the time, he's like, yeah, okay, sure. And then he like goes off and flirts with other girls and she's like, oh, he'll be mine. It's incredible. Then there's this one girl who, oh God, she like got with this one guy, but the guy's like, I don't want to be with you because we need to find who our match is. And she's like, okay, fine. I'll find out who my match is. And she goes around and like tries to flaunt it in front of everybody. And the guy's like, I don't know what she's trying to do. I'm not interested in her. And she's like, oh, I'll make him pay. Then, oh my God, there's this guy, Kareem, who is a crazy person. Like he starts dating this one girl in the house and they're like, stop dating. We're trying to find our match. And he tries to fight every guy who's like, please stop dating. We're trying to find a match. He's like, you're all losers. You're all losers. And he tries to fight everyone. Finally, this girl goes outside. She's like, I don't want to be near you. And he's mad at her. So he goes and like makes out with some other girl. She finds out and yells at him. He's like, don't disrespect me. Don't. And he like starts screaming at her. And it looks like he's going to punch her. And everyone in the house is like, what the And she's like, I don't know. Something about him. He cares a lot. And it's like, oh my God. If this was not a house, you would be in the hospital right now. If this was not being filmed, this guy literally was about to like punch you. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like this show. I've never seen anything like it.
I gotta watch this show now.
You really do.
I gotta catch up so we can talk about the finale.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna talk about it next week. You need to watch it this week.
All right, I'm gonna watch it.
It's on MTV On Demand. It is insanity.
I'm gonna watch it all.
It is. Oh my God, you have no clue. There's so much that happens with so little talent. It is. Oh, then they bring back on their exes for one of the episodes so that people can learn about them.
What?
And all of the exes are like either crazy people or people who are still in love with them.
Oh.
And none of them had like a good break. Oh God, it is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
See, this is why there's no more music on MTV, because they've switched over to excellent television. Prime.
I just blew through that show, man. I was Snapchatting it. I was just like losing my mind watching it happen.
I had one more thing.
Okay.
And it's about cheaters.
Okay. Going back. Sure.
So when they start the show, they have like a thing that pops up, right? Where it's like, this is filmed, it's reality, whatever. And they always say, these are actual real stories. That's their slogan. Like, these are actual real stories. And what I realized was that doesn't mean anything.
Right. It means that it's a story.
Yeah.
That they're acting out.
Yeah. Somebody wrote that story, and it could be a true story. It could be an actual story, but it's true based on what the person wrote.
Are you saying the Legend of T. Smoove is fake?
I'm not saying that, but I am very suspicious of the Legend of T. Smoove, who's feeding their partner a cookie.
Well, Crendor, T-Smooth could have smoothed over that relationship by not giving such terrible gifts like underwear. Did you know every year millions of people receive the least liked gift of all time? Underwear? We give it to our family, we give it to our loved ones. They don't want that, but you know what they do want? Something else to stick on their tush. I'm talking MeUndies, people. The only underwear that makes an amazing gift.
I wear them every day. Let me tell you about MeUndies. It's the only underwear that makes for an amazing gift.
Yeah. It has a soft, flexible waistband. It's 3 times softer than cotton. Natural, sustainably sourced fiber. It feels great on my tush. It feels great on my...
Ush.
Nope. No. I don't think that's what I was going for, but that's what rhymed, I guess. Yeah. It's the most comfortable underwear I've ever worn. I love them to death. Seriously. It's a goddamn holiday miracle. It's true. This is your year. Don't just give underwear. Give me undies.
MeUndies.com/Crendor is where you should go.
20% off. The softest underwear, the softest socks, free shipping, 100% satisfaction guarantee.
Go to MeUndies.com/Crendor.
/Crendor.
/Crendor. That's me. Don't go to the Cox and Crendor. Go to Crendor because it's my link, MeUndies.com/Crendor.
You will love it. Trust me. Buy one pair, just one pair. And then you'll be like, I should really subscribe. You can subscribe. They'll send you an underwear a month.
An underwear a month?
Yeah, a MeUndies, not an underwear. Underwears are garbage.
Yeah.
MeUndies. You can get boxers, boxer briefs. Me, I'm a boxer brief guy.
I like boxers.
As we discovered, yeah, Crendor is boxers.
Yeah.
Maybe you're a brief person. Don't send us photos, but just know that we would love it if you would wear it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and use our link, MeUndies.com/Crendor. 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 MeUndies.com/Crendor.
What was that website again?
You mean MeUndies.com/Crendor? I believe it was MeUndies.com/Crendor.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah, MeUndies.com/Crendor.
All right, well, let's go to chapter cover 7 of the Sky with Crendor. Crendor, how's that traffic out there?
Oh, looks like you almost forgot who I am, where I am, what I am, who I am, you know? You're like, let's go up to the, and then you just blanked. You just blanked out. You're getting old. You're getting senile. You're getting crazy. You're just getting crazy.
Speaking of which, how's the traffic?
Oh, God, I don't know where I am. I'm not even over the traffic right now. I'm over the ocean. Where's the traffic? I don't see any traffic. I gotta turn this thing around. All right. Oh, wait, there's an island. There's pirates. Pirate Island.
It's Pirate Island.
Let's see, pirate traffic down there. Looks like the ships are sailing pretty well. One of the pirates is actually yelling at another pirate along the ocean.
Oh, you stole me treasure.
Oh.
I see your treasure.
I think there's some sort of sold treasure down there. There could be a crazy battle about that later, so that may slow down the pirate traffic. And there it goes. That is going to put an hour-long delay on that pirate travel. Back to you.
Thanks, Crendor. Now let's go over to Crendor at the weather desk. How's the weather?
Weather, you ask? Well, why don't we kick up...
Whoppy activated. 94548. Nights in California. 49 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like 47 degrees Fahrenheit. Low 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Clear skies. Low 37 degrees. Winds north-northwest 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tuesday 62 degrees Fahrenheit. High 0% humidity.
Thanks, Wap.
Someone needs to make a song out of that called 37 Degrees. We need a remix of 37 Degrees, y'all.
37 degrees.
37 Degrees.
37 degrees.
At 37 Degrees.
I'm not turning them back on.
Oh, okay. And sports.
Sports.
Welcome to the sports desk. Here we go. Stephen Curry's on crutches after Monday's game. Uh-oh. X-rays on Stephen Curry's right ankle came back negative. So that's good news. Negative. But Curry is not out of the woods yet. A lot of swelling. Warriors are calling it a sprain. Not good. He's the star of the team. Maybe MVP of the league. Can't lose you Stephon Curry that easily. Also, Ryan
apparently
Shazier
you can.
Of the Pittsburgh Steelers had a spinal
Taken out with
contusion.
a back. Yeah, man.
Aye.
He got hit so hard by the Bungles. Here's the thing, though.
Right.
The Steelers went to that locker room. They came back and they won it. So that's all you need to know.
Damn. So they did. Yeah, they had pretty good. Le'Veon Bell had 182 yards and a touchdown. Antonio Brown, 8 catches, 101 yards and a touchdown. That's a spicy mamma mia.
Yup.
And, the Bengals, they're the Bengals, but it's a divisional game, so they still play hard. But you know what? That puts the week of football behind us. Packers won, which is great because now all they got to do is have one more week of no Aaron Rodgers against the Browns, and then we beat them. And then Aaron Rodgers comes back, and he runs the table all the way to Super Bowl, and Packers win.
That's what I hear. I hear that's what's going to happen.
That's what's going to happen. He's going to play the Vikings. The Vikings were the team that injured him. He's going to, throw the ball. It's going to, knock them all out with one throw. They're going to
He's going to throw one ball and knock the entire team out and the coaches.
Yes.
Oh, my God. It's a magic ball.
It's going to be crazy.
That's one for the highlight reel.
That's going to be one for the highlight reel. I'm going to put it.
All of them are down. Oh, God.
They have to forfeit the game.
This is the first forfeit in Super Bowl history. An entire team knocked down minute 1, quarter 1.
Technically, the Packers and the Vikings couldn't play the Super Bowl because they're both the NFC, let alone the NFC North. It would have to be the playoff game.
The NFC playoff championships.
All right, there we go.
I don't know how this happened for the first year ever. They're in the Super Bowl together. Minute 1, quarter 1.
Insane.
First yard is this great. 1st and 10. They literally just flipped the coin. I don't know how this happened.
In hockey, man, Buffalo is still somehow the worst team in the league. I don't know how Buffalo is still worse than Florida.
Buffalo, a team
Arizona.
that prides itself on hockey.
Yeah, a team that prides itself on hockey.
What else do you do? What else do you do in Buffalo? Hockey and football, and both their teams are garbage.
They're the worst team in hockey, and they've been the worst team. That's just so bad. Come on, Buffalo, just get it together.
Come on, Buffalo.
Over in basketball, the Bulls continue their tank. Go Bulls. Get that worst record. Get a good draft pick. And in baseball, they're in the offseason as well, and they're just trying to sign people. Some high-ranked Japanese player is either going to go to the Giants or I think the Mariners or the Rangers or something. He's crazy because he can hit and pitch. He's a two-way player. So people are pretty excited about that. He's a pitcher, but he can actually hit as well. So he can you do everything. So that's going to be interesting to see in baseball. And I think that's all the sport. Oh yeah, Olympics are coming up actually.
What?
The Winter Olympics.
Not already.
Yeah, Winter Olympics 2018. It happens February 25th. So it's 2 months away in South Korea.
I was not prepared. I was in South Korea?
Yeah, in South Korea. Winter Olympics, South Korea.
Great.
Now we just got to hope Crazy Rocket Man doesn't do anything.
This is going to end up great. This is going to be fine. This is going to be good.
It'll be great. Everything's fine. Mm-hmm. Positive attitude. That's sports.
That's sports. All right. What is our big news story of the day?
All right. So I got a couple of news stories here. They're fantastic. So the first one is Bills fan can't stop throwing dildos onto the field, apparently.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's probably the most entertaining thing there.
That's true. There's somebody that tweeted 2 alert things and said in all caps, dildo on the field in Buffalo, alert. And Tom Brady said, I thought it was funny. The ref didn't want to pick it up. He was kicking it. Nobody wanted to reach down. It was very unusual. That was the first, only in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Tom Brady quote, only in Buffalo. That's just, that's how it's going in Buffalo. Bill's also falling apart, by the way. They're imploding. And then, here's one of my favorites. Bad news for Bigfoot. Biologist says Yetis are really just bears.
I mean, yeah. I need... Please continue. I mean, obviously there is no Bigfoot, so I'm waiting for... Right. Actually, hold on. George, I had sex with a Bigfoot. I have Bigfoot children, George.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know what? Let me hear the story. Maybe I don't believe it. Maybe I know there's a Bigfoot.
Way, with Coast to Coast AM, I've noticed they talk about 2 things constantly. One is, George has been saying this for a year now. He's like, I don't know about this Korea. They're just... I feel something's going to happen at any moment. He's been saying that for a year. And then he brings on one person who's like, any day now, World War III is going to begin. And then he brings on another guy, and he's like, I mean, it's a lot of diplomacy. Nothing's going to happen. It's just, it's just going on. And it's like it's the two opposites he just has on. He's like, oh, no, we'll see. We'll keep following this story. And then there's another thing they keep bringing up, which is EMP attacks. And he's like, they're going to EMP attack us. The world won't have power.
Everything is going to be destroyed. 10% of people will live and 90% will die.
Whoa, shit.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know how scientific that is, but maybe. And then they always bring on some crazy person who's just like, George, I've discovered the cure for sickness, and it's through eating Brussels sprouts. But you have to prepare them with marijuana. And he's like, oh, do tell, do tell. And then they talk about Bigfoot. But it's news that may be hard to bear. The abominable snowman made us be a big Asian bear. Charlotte Lindquist.
All right, never mind. I may not believe this now.
A biologist specializing in bears has analyzed DNA specimens purportedly from Yetis found in the Himalayan mountains for a newspaper published in the British Science Journal. The 9 samples came from so-called Yeti bones, fur, and other animal material. Well, they all turned out to be bear parts except for one Yeti tooth that belonged to a dog. All the samples that were supposed to be Yetis matched brown and black bears that are living in the region.
They have the same DNA, George. They have the same. It makes sense.
After the study was released, British film company Icon Films approached Lindquist, who had previously worked with them on Animal Planet special called Yeti or Not. The company asked if she wanted to access biological samples believed to have come from Yetis. She did it. They all came from bears. I am sure, though, that the legend and the myth will live on. You can never for sure prove that there is nothing out there. That's what she said.
That's exactly what I would expect. People just being like, no, you can't trust them because they're scientists.
It's like the rocket guy that tried to fly his rocket to the flat Earth.
Yeah, our favorite guy.
The other story I found, Jesus statue's butt was hiding a 240-year-old secret message.
Go on.
A statue of Jesus on display at a cathedral in Spain has been hiding a secret message for hundreds of years in the most unlikely place. It is tucked away in a hidden compartment in the statue's rear end. Quote, although it is usual for many sculptures to be hollow, it is not so much to find handwritten documents inside, said historian Elfren Arroyo, a member of the Holy Week Brotherhood of Sotilo de la Rebra, according to Science Alert. The statue, called Cristo del Meris, had been removed from a church in northern Spain for restoration when workers noticed a hidden compartment beneath a cloth that covered the statue's butt. Inside the statue was a letter penned in 1777 by Joaquin Minguez.
Can we just get you on a stream where you just pronounce old Italian names?
I think it was Spanish.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You don't even know the language.
What was that name again?
Joaquin Minguez.
Perfect.
A chaplain of the Cathedral of Burgo de Osma. Minguez's letter discussed the statue and others created by the same sculptor and detailed what life was like in a community 240 years ago. He described popular games of the day, including cards and ball. And we noted that typhoid...
Cards and ball!
Cards and ball.
Oh, shit. I like how they just had a game called Ball.
Like cards and ball.
You know?
You boys want to go play some ball? What kind of ball? Ball.
Ball.
It also noted that typhoid and malaria were common.
Great. Sounds awesome. Sounds like a great place to be.
He also revealed that the main crops were wheat, rye, barley, and oats.
Wait, why would he write this here, put it in Jesus' butt? Why wouldn't this exist in like a history book?
Yeah, I don't know. Is he like, somebody will find this one day?
One day they'll find this up Jesus' butt, and it will be hilarious.
The harvest has been plentiful for many years, he wrote, referring to the vineyards of his hometown, Inverse reported. Although the original document will be sent to the Archbishop, a copy was returned to the statue's headquarters for posterity.
There we go.
Excellent.
There we go.
Great.
Yeah.
We learned a little more about history.
Yeah. Thank you, Jesus' butt.
We now know they played cards and ball.
Ball.
And ball. I always
There's
thought it was
something
just
so
cards.
funny about that. We play cards and ball. It definitely sounds like something like a great grandmother would say. Back in my day, we played cards and ball.
What kind of ball,
Go
Grandma?
on, Grandma.
Ball, you know.
You know, ball.
She's from a different time. She's from a different time.
We'd pass the ball between ourselves, and we were just fine with it.
This makes us forget that we were hungry.
We'd toss a ball and chase after it. Playing ball was swell.
I sure love those times. I miss them. I miss ball.
Oh my God. All right. Well, that's it for us. Thank you so much for watching, listening, wherever you are enjoying this fine content. And we will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. And as always,
Hey,
to be continued.